Hey guys, Fire Talk. Yesterday, I made a post about how we all have our own limitations, and those limitations are meant to be pushed. And basically, I was saying, like, our bodies only know our limitations based on what our minds allow them to know. And it's really cool because I had also said, you are good enough, you are attractive enough, and any flaws that you see in yourself are opportunities for growth. So, my mom commented on that, and then we ended up talking last night about what she had said. One of our family friends had told her once that you need to be a duck or you need to be like a duck, and it was pretty cool because she's like, why? What are you talking about? Why do I need to be like a duck? And he's like, you already know. And like, so I was talking to her on the phone last night about it, and I was like, are you talking about like the whole like water on a duck's back thing? And she's like, yeah, exactly. And she went into a little more depth with it, and it was awesome because like when you see a duck, a lot of times you'll see them like turning around, picking at their back before they go underwater. And what they're doing is they're actually they have oil glands throughout their back, and what they're doing is they're preening their feathers with oil to make their feathers waterproof. So when they dive down and they come back up, the water just comes right off their back, and makes them waterproof. And she had mentioned that like what that is actually self-care. And you don't see a duck going down into the water and coming back up, and they don't say, oh, I don't really feel like doing this right now because like it's gonna take some time, it's gonna take some effort. Like they just do it because it's self-care. That's what they got to do. And I think it's funny because a lot of people, myself included, like they get to this point where they're not able to really look at those things as self care. Like I go to the gym pretty regularly. I eat healthy regularly. I try to communicate with people in the best way that I know how, and to keep uh, growing my own abilities to interact with people on a social level and on an intimate level. And you know, it's kind of funny because there's been times where I want to just completely isolate and pull myself away from all of those things. Like whenever I get myself into a cycle of like a couple of days not going to the gym, I start to kind of feel a little down on myself. I kind of start to beat on myself a little bit mentally, and it's just crazy to think about like those small things that we have the opportunity to do for self care sometimes seem really insignificant. And so like I'm going to throw out a little call to action. If there's some things that you guys can be doing that will help you in your self care development, you should do it. Um, and if you don't know what those things are, do some research. Meditation, yoga, working out, having a healthy meal at least once a day. Like, and if you don't eat breakfast first thing in the morning, you might try doing that because that's what sets our entire energy for the rest of the day. Like it's the most important meal of the day. And I know for me, unless I have my shake first thing in the morning, like I'm my energy's all off and blah 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 blah. Like I get irritable a lot easier and shit. I don't know. Maybe you guys are doing fantastic at self care, and maybe you guys can teach some other people some stuff. If you know some things about self care, please reach out to me. Let me know more. Um, I'm always I'm always trying to learn more about things that I can do to improve my life and to help improve other people's lives. So, you know, there's a lot of a lot of awesomeness that comes from adding value to other people's lives, and it might seem insignificant sometimes, but like it's so awesome. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling, so I'm just gonna let that be that and say adios till mañana. Maybe not even mañana. Who knows? But anyways, love you guys. Fire Talk. You're not alone. I see you. Bye.